Welcome back to the Cade and Joaquin Talk at You podcast. We're introing this week. What's it to you?
There's a new smell on this microphone every week.
Mine smells like Dove soap.
Mine does too.
I don't know why. They've not moved. They've been on the podcast table.
Not your hands. Your hands smell like oranges.
I thought about eating an orange today, but I haven't eaten an orange today. So maybe that's what happened.
You know, I don't understand. Well, I do understand. Oh my god, the difference between an orange and a tangerine.
Aren't they just smaller?
Yeah, but then there's like
is it a seed?
There's a fusion between them as well.
An orange dream?
Yeah, it's like something like that.
Are you serious?
It's a very boring topic. I don't know. I've been thinking about it recently.
Wait, I've never heard of that combination.
Yeah, it's like
fruit.
a tangelo, I think is what it's called.
Why would it be called that?
I don't know.
A tangelo?
Something like that. Yeah, it's just the name.
Why they aren't even taking the orange?
I think it might be orange, tangerine, and grapefruit is what they mixed with.
What's the jello come from?
I don't know. I could be saying it wrong.
I think you're just talking about a dessert.
No,
you were looking at a dessert. You said that's a fruit.
It's a fruit we sell.
Oh, you sell it?
Yeah.
That's your little fruit stand.
My little fruit stand. Yeah.
Yeah, on
the corner
Western.
of 5th and 17th Street.
Yeah, it's a great little fruit stand. It hasn't been shut down at all.
I get robbed every day.
Well, you keep leaving for hours at a time.
No. I get taken for hours at a time.
Oh, that's what I always passed
every day. I set up.
Never at that fruit stand.
It's same time every day. Same two dudes. And then
do you have a good relationship with them at least now?
No, they aren't police.
They're just they were police.
Oh, they said they were police.
I said, do you have a good relationship with them?
No.
Why?
They just take me and put me in like a little ball, like a hamster ball.
Okay.
And just leave me.
You could form a kinship with these people.
I've tried. They don't speak.
They don't speak. There's still.
I mean, the first day they did it, I was just sitting there and I offered, hey, do you want some tangelos and some flesh pears and other things? And
classic fruits.
They just grabbed me and I'm like, where are we going? And then I was in a ball.
I like that you didn't freak out. You're just like, where are we going? Just excited.
I was confused because they weren't speaking.
Why would they rob you if you don't seem to be making any profit?
I don't know.
I think that I need to talk to these fellas, have a stern talking to, see what they
I don't
think
understand.
about the
I don't get what's happening. Look at this lime.
It looks like Africa.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Right?
That looks exactly like Africa.
I was going through them and I was like getting rid of the ones that were bad and I saw this one.
Can you send that to me?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, thank you.
I was like, oh my god, the rains have come to Africa.
The rains?
Yeah.
Do they say that in the hit Toto song Africa?
Yeah. I talk the rains down in Africa. Did you know I sang that song for my 5th grade choir?
No.
You know I was in choir?
I didn't know you were in choir. You've never told me that.
Yeah, I was in choir. And I was such a bad singer that I was like, I want to play the drums. And they're like, yeah, go play the drums. And I was because I played drums already. It was like different kind of bongos, I guess.
Why were you in the choir if you were a bad singer?
I just needed a thing to do after school.
Oh, okay.
And choir was one of them because it wasn't band anymore for that time of the year. It was choir time.
Why?
Because band wasn't year round for some reason. I don't know.
That's strange.
I don't know. It was elementary school. I didn't make the rules. I was just there.
May I tell a quick side story?
Yeah.
I was over at Audrey's house and we were playing Jackbox games, and one of them was like the lying game.
When?
A couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
For one of them, it said, raise your hand if you play an instrument. And she raised her hand and she said she played the trombone.
You told me this.
And I was like, no, the fuck you
I
don't.
know, yeah.
And she said, yes, I did. And I was like, you didn't. She said, I played it in band. And I said, you weren't in the band. She said, before high school. I was like, oh, I haven't known you my whole life. That was such a weird moment to be like, oh, yeah, there's times before that.
I don't know why she didn't do band. And
it's because I think her sister or someone told her that it was a really bad program.
They were wrong. Mr. A, fantastic.
I don't know. That's just
they were great. It's just the school sucks.
Yeah.
So
crazy that we could say that.
What do you mean?
I felt when we were in high school, when we were actively going there and making content, I was always like, I feel like we're going to get in trouble with the school.
I didn't care though.
Yeah, but now it's interesting that there's literally no repercussions.
Watch us get in trouble now.
For being like, that school sucks.
Yeah.
What would happen? They'd be like, send the drones.
Oh, yeah. And so I was playing like the drum with me and my two other guys I was with. And I mean, I was basically leading the group in melody. Okay. Like I was like, because we started.
Yeah,
right.
Because it's a very drum heavy song.
And they fall in, and so then there's like a video they take, right? So I was really excited afterwards to watch this video. We just weren't in it. We were totally cropped out. That's end of the photo they put in the school news.
That's
cropped out.
So mean.
I was so upset.
Especially for Africa, you got to start on the drums because it goes dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I know, dude. I was going ham. My dad was so proud of me.
I bet. Like that's a real achieving. Like even though it's 5th graders, and I bet it sounded like.
No, I was doing good.
I bet
I was doing good.
I feel like the kids singing it sounded weird though.
No, we won the competition.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a competition.
Yeah.
I didn't remember. Did you say that?
No, but I just thought that was kind of like implied with like these kind
No,
of things.
because when I was in 5th grade, I was not in the choir, but at my 5th grade graduation, we were forced to sing a song,
Yeah, you told me this.
and it was. Have I told you? It
They
was
made
like,
us do that in our school too.
what the fuck
Like
is
the
that?
hippopotamus one.
I didn't have to do the
Oh,
hippopotamus.
it was different grades. Had to sing a different song.
What's the hippopotamus one?
It's like you can like I can spell now something. I can spell hippo. It's kind of like a rap though. I'm not doing the right.
You had to do that in the 5th grade.
3rd grade.
Oh, 3rd grade.
Yeah, they've proven you can spell now.
5th grade, it was a raffle. Our teacher had us all submit songs, and I, as a classic 5th grade student, submitted Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
We all went through a radioactive phase.
We
or
all
Imagine
did.
Dragons.
We all have that
They're
part.
so mid.
When you're a kid, though, you're like,
When you're a
this song
kid,
is
yeah,
awesome.
but then you grow up and you're like, I listened to this.
She had this whole raffle, and she was like, one of your songs are going to get chosen. And then she didn't choose one of our songs. She chose a song she wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a terrible song.
What was it?
I'm sorry for whoever. I don't remember. It's the only part I remember is "You're worth more than gold." And that's how we all
I
sang
know
it.
that song.
And it made me want to blow my fucking brains. I was like, I was in 5th grade. And I was like, so this is what it is to be suicidal.
I remember.
That's a joke.
I think I was in 4th grade, and we sang a song outside for our graduation. I think it might have been some chorus thing we were doing.
What's up with elementary school and making kids
I
sing?
don't know, man. It's just like a child. I think it was our era. It really did it a lot.
I bet that they're still doing it.
I don't know. My sister didn't do that.
Okay, then that's weird as fuck.
Yeah, but it was a Journey song.
You got to sing a Journey song?
Yeah, and it was one with like the epic guitar solo in the middle.
Don't Stop Believing. Also, it's hilarious to make children sing a song that for a long amount of time has a very long guitar solo.
It was Don't Stop Believing, right?
Yeah.
And so we were doing that, and me and my friend Peyton at the time, we were like, listen, we were like just me and him, only we knew this.
Mm-hmm.
When that guitar solo comes on, we're gonna run through the lines and slide on our knees and do like air guitar.
That's
It'll
cool.
be sick as fuck, right? Yeah, we're doing it, right? And we're getting ready, and we're sitting there, we're singing the song, we're looking at each other like we're ready to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We see these two motherfuckers. One of them I used to date back in the time, elementary school. We weren't dating,
That
but
doesn't count.
yeah, but her and her friend. All of a sudden, I see them just beeline it to the front, and I'm like,
They're stealing your thing.
"Are they about to do it?" And they went early though,
Mm-hmm.
so they didn't do it. They slid out too early,
Yeah.
so they still got there before us
Yeah.
and started doing it. And me and Payne looked and just like dude, like Terminator ran into the front and slid at the same time, and I was so fucking pissed,
So
dude.
it's 4 kids all doing the guitar.
Yeah,
thing?
it was supposed to be just me and Peyton.
Yeah.
It was our thing.
Did they steal it from you, or did they independently come up with it?
They definitely. There's no way they thought of that on their own.
Yeah.
Because it was hot. We wore jeans specifically to do this.
Oh, you had planned
We
beforehand.
were outside. Yeah.
Oh, I
This
thought it was
weeks
a
in the-
spur
this
of the
was
moment.
Weeks in the planning.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Did you have knee pads on? I
No,
would have.
just jeans.
I would have done knee pads under the jeans.
Well, they were thick jeans. They're like denim.
Do you know what?
Not Levi.
Denim.
There we go.
Do you know what would have been awesome? If you wore those pants that turn into shorts, and then you had knee pads underneath it, and then you did the electric slide.
It's not the electric slide.
Then you did the knee pad slide.
Yeah, that angered me so much, dude.
I bet that's a real
I was
like
pissed.
underhanded move. That's
Yeah.
not fair.
It was funny. I have this memory of that girl. I dated her. We dated very like dating doesn't even count.
Yeah,
Loose term because it was kindergarten,
that doesn't count.
like 2nd grade, 3rd grade.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
But let me get to the best part.
Okay.
We were, and then there was points to where it was like I just wouldn't talk to her.
Kindergarten to 3rd
And then
grade.
she'd come up to me, and I'd be like at the recess, and she's like, "Are we still dating?" I was like, "Yeah." And I just run away. I'd go back to playing my game. That happened like 4 or 5 times.
You were busy. Yeah,
Yeah.
You didn't need to deal with the at-home struggles.
But then we like stopped dating. Very loose. Like, major air quotes on
Mhm.
this. Stop dating. And I remember she started dating.
air quotes there is strange because that means
Well, whatever these are called.
those are called air quotes.
Yeah,
But,
but
the
like
way
we're dating. Like we're
Yeah, you're-
dating.
the way that you posed that sentence made it seem like you never stopped dating and you're hoping that you're still.
We
dating
never
this
started
person.
dating in the first place. We were fucking kindergartners.
Yes, but
I was 5.
Okay, just keep going.
So we were dating, quote unquote.
I want to tell you a quick question. I want to ask you a question. You see a sign that says fresh brown eggs, and the words eggs are in quotation marks.
Those aren't real eggs.
Okay, I just want to make sure you understood why that was wrong and why it's funny.
Well, I was wrong?
No, why that sign is wrong.
Yeah.
I have a whole book about it.
You saw this?
I have a book called Misused Quotation Marks. So funny. It's so
But
funny.
she started dating this other guy, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the teachers kind of found out the kids were dating, and they all like kind of brought us into like the PE room. Like, listen, you guys are too young for this.
Yeah.
And I remember this was happening. I was sitting in the back. I was like, yeah, you dumb bitch. Get in
Getting
trouble.
the comeuppance.
Get in trouble. Yeah, we follow each other on Instagram now, though.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna try and date her again?
Absolutely not.
Why?
No.
She's changed a lot.
She looks the same. Not like
She's
exactly
like,
the same.
She's 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Always play with My Little Pony. You're like, this is strange. It's
Do you
strange
think-
how you haven't changed. Do you think that we should put Audrey's
What's wrong with
socks more clearly on the podcast?
Yes, I want to talk about them, actually.
Audrey's socks have been here for about 2 weeks
Smell
now.
'em.
I'm not gonna smell these
Smell 'em.
socks. No, it's baby with is that the Van Halen baby?
It
What
looks
is
like
this?
there's another baby on the other side, though.
There's a Van Halen baby showing it off.
The different baby, though, on the other side.
Is it the same baby?
No.
Oh shit! It's a different Van Halen baby.
That's what I was saying.
Sorry. And then this one,
Smell it.
I'm not gonna smell the socks.
What do you do for Scooby Snack? If I went downstairs to get that scream, by the way.
Oh, it is the
If I
scream.
went downstairs to get you a Scooby Snack, would you smell it?
I don't know, Joaquin. Probably not.
If I get you 2.
No, don't go get Scooby.
Why?
Because I don't want to, but if you get them, I have to. Don't go. Where are you going? Do not go get Scooby Snacks. Do not run go get Scooby Snacks. Oh my God, he's gonna. Audrey, I apologize in advance. I just wanted to put your socks on the pot. It's not even visible. They're in the one part of the set where they aren't visible. I just thought it would be funny if we put your socks on the set. I don't want to do this.
You don't want to, but you've told me yesterday you would do a lot of things for Scooby Snack. Here's 2. 2 Scooby Snacks. 1 for each. I'll give you 2 for each. Real Scooby Snacks. Authentic.
Authentic Scooby Snacks. Scooby baked graham cracker snacks.
You little whore.
Why are you
Do it for a Scooby Snack.
making it so rude?
Yeah, do it for the Scooby Snack.
It's hard to commit to this bit for some reason, but I know that I have to.
You have to.
Smell like socks.
No, I want you to know like the soul. I give you 2. That's 1 for each.
Did not say. It
I
was
said
for
one
each.
for
You said it
each.
was 1 for 1.
Mm-mm.
2 for 1.
Yeah, 2 for 1. 2 for each.
How is that 2 for each if it's 2
1
for
is
1?
for each. I gave you 2 of them, so 1 is for each.
It smells like socks. It smells like socks.
You're a little Scooby whore now.
Look,
Now I'll just bring a bag of Scooby Snacks wherever we go somewhere.
you often don't want me to do things.
But if it is for that and it's something I want you to do, then it's funny.
I do think it's both funny and I do feel strangely,
Like a whore.
not like a whore. Stop saying I'm not a whore. Scooby's not a whore. If anything, Shaggy's a whore. I feel like it's an obligation. Like I have a great responsibility.
Yeah.
My body was like, you can't not do it if presented with the Scooby Snacks.
Exactly.
Because
I know that too. And I'll use it.
you're going to use this power for evil, it feels. That's a yes shrug. You can't shrug to this. That's a yes shrug. Taking that as a yes.
I'll be on my deathbed. You're like, I can't leave you. We're like in the middle of a battlefield. I'm like, would you leave me for a
You
Scooby
took your
Snack?
deathbed into the battlefield?
Well, I'll be on my deathbed, like on the battlefield.
Okay,
I got
you
shot
took
and
a
I'm
bed onto
dying.
the battlefield.
And I'm dying. And I'm like bleeding out.
Uh-huh.
And you won't leave me. I'll be like, would you do it for a Scooby Snack?
No.
Why?
Because you're dying.
But like you would die if you stay.
This is a strange situation we've been
No, I'm
thrust
saying
into.
that's how I would use it.
That's very emotional.
I know.
Imagine that as the climax of a Saving Private Ryan.
Oh my god.
Ryan, I need you to tell
I don't know how that movie ends.
Matt Damon lives and they save Private Ryan.
I hope so. It is there.
It would be hilarious if every movie title legally had to spoil the ending. Like in Infinity War, some of them die at the end. Endgame, some of them die at the end.
You know Alec Baldwin's getting tried on manslaughter?
I did. I heard. I thought it was straight up murder.
Mm-mm.
Okay, manslaughter is a less bad charge.
Yeah. We had the whole conversation, though, about that.
Did we talk about this before?
No. About manslaughter sounds way worse than murder.
Oh, it does sound worse than murder still. I do think it, because I forgot about that case, because it was so long. I thought he was convicted or whatever. I didn't know that it was still ongoing.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's just how like the American justice system is.
Yeah, it's not
It takes
great.
forever.
Because only him and one other person got convicted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was the other person? Was it the person who was
I
in
don't
charge
know.
of the props?
I think so, but he was the executive producer or whatever he was.
Oh, okay.
And people were leaving because they felt unsafe.
Yeah.
And then he ended up shooting somebody.
Who put bullets in that gun?
Who bought a real gun?
Who brought well, I think the thing is a lot of times it is a real gun. That's the on movie. I think it's the most.
Why?
Is if you're using a blank, it still has to be a real gun.
They can't just fabricate a fake gun.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of the practices. I'm not up to my gun regulations for movies. I think that maybe it could be a fake gun. Because the other thing, I was thinking about it earlier today. I was talking with Shogun about it, and I was like, I don't know how the bullet went off, because it was a real bullet, right?
Yeah,
that's insane. How'd that get in the gun like that? Our hearts
it might
go
have
out
been,
to
it might
that
have been
family.
a blank that was like faulty, maybe.
Yeah,
in the blank, I don't know the full. I haven't looked into it, like the full story
Yeah.
of what happened, but
yeah. Well, our hearts go out to that family who lost their
daughter,
child. I think it was a daughter.
yeah.
So we're very sorry. Now let's move on to a funnier, goofier topic. Recently, the other day, you said to me, you don't understand why whenever I drop something, I will reach for it multiple times.
Yes.
I don't understand what you don't understand about that, because if I think I have multiple chances to catch a thing, I'm absolutely going for all those chances.
Yeah, but you look stupid doing it.
Okay.
Because it's like if you do multiple, you're also lowering your chance at catching it.
How?
Because you're hitting it, and then it's going a different direction. You have less time to plan
you can catch it that way.
It's also you never do catch it when that happens.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen you catch something when that happens.
It's in the cards.
But you've never done it. I've known you for 8. You said
8.
7.
It's not 6. 9?
I think 6.
There's no possible way it's 6.
14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 18. You're right. 19, 20, 21. 22.
I'm not 22.
No, our years.
You're counting the years.
Is it 10-year anniversary? No.
No way is it our 10-year friendship anniversary. We should have been on top of that. We met in 9th grade.
Okay, so 14, summer of 14.
Summer of 14?
That's when we started.
Oh, yeah,
because
you turned 14.
Summer of 15.
15.
Summer of 16.
Yep.
Summer of 17.
Yep.
Summer of 18. Summer of 19. Summer of 20. Summer of 21.
And we're not at the summer of 22 yet, so we're approaching 9. That's crazy. That's weird.
I hate that.
9 years? That can't be right. Because we met when I
met you in the summer.
I think it's only 8.
No.
Because I met you when I was 13 and I'm only 21.
Yeah, but we met in our freshman year.
Correct. Okay, let's there's 4 years of... It can only be a max. There's no way.
We met in freshman year.
But you would be on your 5th year of college if that's what it is. Because if we met in freshman year, there's 4 years in high school, and you aren't even a senior in college yet. You're only on.
We're not counting college. College is loose for me.
Okay, let's talk about Audrey then, because she's had she hasn't taken a semester off, to my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
She's a junior, so that's only 3 more years. So that's 7.
That doesn't... Okay, we met in the summer.
But after the summer, it will be 8, because she'll be going into her senior year. It only is 7, because
I counted this as 1. It's really summer of 15 is 1.
Yeah.
That's 1 full year.
Correct.
So summer of 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Entering this year would be 7.
Entering this year will be 8.
8. Fuck, it's so many.
That's still a lot.
We've been doing this for 8 years.
We haven't been doing this for 8 years.
Yes, we have.
We've been doing this for less somehow.
Mm-mm.
Somehow we've only been doing this for 6.
Okay, we took the gap.
But even within that gap, like the oldest Cade and Joaquin is only 6 years old. Somehow. We need someone to become a historian for us. Like, just look at all our shit and be like, here's the data, here's the friendship data, here's the video game data, here's the podcast data.
Rango, 5 years ago.
5?
July 11th.
Of 2015?
That's just 2017.
That's impossible. That's physically... We can't have started when I was... That means we started after 10th grade. But that's not right.
We started into 10th grade.
Yeah. That's not right at all.
Did something happen?
Did we lose a time warp? What the fuck? We started when I was 14 after 9th grade in summer. I was turning 15.
And I just turned... No. I turned 14 going into freshman year. So that means in the summer of 10th grade... I was turning 15. So you turned 15 in our freshman year.
No, because then I graduate when I'm 19. And I graduated when I was 18. I turned...
Okay, wait. Dude, what's happening right now? Why are we so confused on this?
I don't know.
Okay, so going into our freshman year, I lost my virginity before I turned 14.
Okay.
And then I turned 14.
Weird time to
Well, that's
share
just how I'm remembering. That's how I'm remembering. It's how I'm remembering.
I understand.
I turned 14, went into my freshman year.
What grade are you 12 years old in? I think we might need to go back.
7th grade, maybe?
7th grade, you're 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you turned 13 in 8th grade.
Yes. I always turn the year. So what always happens to me, since my birthday's later than everyone else, I'm always the same age everybody for the first. No, my birthday's later.
Oh.
I'm always the same age everybody in the first half of the year. In the second half, I'm younger than everybody in our grade.
So and then my birthday's in October, and because I'm almost a full year older than you.
We were 14, the same age
for a little bit.
Yes, for that
ninth grade.
In ninth grade, we were both 14. Then you turned 15 halfway through ninth grade. So into the summer,
and then I turned 16 in 10th grade.
Yes,
17 in 11th grade, 18 in. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Holy shit, that was the hardest. That was the hardest thing in the world. If our math teachers watched this, they would be like, "Oh my god,
I failed math for a reason.
I can't believe this.
I failed math for a reason.
I didn't do good.
I wouldn't really blame myself too much, but
the only time I ever paid attention in math was one time with our friend Mac. Shout out to Mac. Him and I did a project about the Matrix.
In math?
Yeah, because we had to talk about something about half circles. And there's that shot in the Matrix where Neo goes like, boom, and he dodges all the bullets.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, they created this semicircle of cameras so that they could, and it would go off in succession. So it was basically the same mathematical thing. And we were like, we can talk about this. But mostly we just talked about the Matrix. And at that point, I had never seen the Matrix.
Really?
Yeah, at that point, I'd yet to see the Matrix. I've seen it now. For some reason, I've only seen 3 Matrix movies, but it's not the 3 you'd expect. I've seen Matrix 1, Matrix 2, and the Animatrix. But I've not seen the 3rd Matrix movie.
What's Animatrix?
So in the year of the Matrix, hit year, that's a real thing.
The year the first one came out?
No. 1999 is not the year of the Matrix. The year of the Matrix is 2003 when they released the second one and the third one for some reason 6 months apart. Insane choice. But during the year of the Matrix, to keep hype up for the Matrix, they released... I'm saying the word Matrix.
Yeah, fuck. Lost all meaning.
They released a direct-to-video DVD that had multiple animated shorts on it that took place within the Matrix world. And I've seen that.
Cool.
So there's a lot of genocide on that DVD.
What?
Robots are killing people left and right in that.
Well, that's okay.
Kill people.
It's animated. It was allowed.
Is a robot genocide not allowed if it's in live action?
Yes.
So you can't watch Terminator?
I haven't.
I also haven't seen Terminator.
I have.
Choose one side of tracks.
I go back and forth.
You can't go back and forth. Have you or have you not seen Terminator? Mr. Venegas. Answer the question.
Meow.
Meow? That was your conscious choice, was to say meow? That was the first thing your brain thought of. Meow. Okay. Put him in the slammer, boys. We're getting a cat today. Where'd that even come from? Prowling around the... Oh, Jesus. Joaquin got back out. He's prowling around the alley again. He's licking all the puddles. Put him back in his cell. He's not supposed to be out. We're not supposed to let him out. He thinks he's a cat. Ever since we brought him into lockup, he's been meowing and purring all over people. He keeps drinking Johnson's milk out of the fridge. He just goes up and opens the carton and drinks right out of it. I don't know why he does that like a person. Johnson's fucking pissed. I put out a saucer and everything. He's like, I'll share the milk with you, but just don't drink it right out of the carton. I don't want to exchange germs. You're crying. You good?
No. My lips really dry.
I watched Grease last night, a film that Joaquin's been talking to me about for years.
I wouldn't say years.
I mean, you haven't been like recommending it to me for years, but you've been like, I've seen Grease, so you gotta see Grease.
I thought it was like a kind of recent thing.
No, you've said it to me since we've met. You've talked to me about Grease.
I don't believe that.
I don't know why. But I didn't know Sid Caesar was in that movie.
I don't know who that is.
He's the gym coach. He's a hilarious comedic actor who worked with Mel Brooks. And he has no songs. He doesn't even talk that much. I was like, we're going to sideline my guy, Sid Caesar.
Yeah, the other guy there. Who's the Frenchie song.
Oh, I love that song.
That's such a good song.
That's such a funny song.
Right?
I was losing, because it's just a song like, you're a failure.
It was funny, because that guy was really popular like for years before that.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of was sidelined. So I remember my mom and dad were talking about because they saw it in theaters.
Mm-hmm. So did my mom.
My mom saw a double feature of it, actually. That and Boogie Nights. Not Boogie Nights.
That's a wild double feature.
Boogie Nights.
Hey, do you want to see this nice kids film about a car, and then do you want to see the fucked up movie about the porn industry?
Saturday Night Fever.
Okay, that's still a fucked up movie.
It was a John Travolta double feature, that's why. And then when they both had the same reaction when that guy came out, they were like, holy shit, it's that guy. I don't know his name. They're like, oh my God.
John Lennon. Confusion that swept over your face.
That was it about that. My favorite song from that is Sandy's song. when she's singing about you push my love to side.
When she's singing and she looks into the pool and she sees the reflection of Tony
Yeah.
Zuko. I hate that song.
You hate that song?
That's a terrible song in my opinion.
I love that song.
It's not great.
It's my favorite song from the whole movie.
didn't know that that's what the Wiggle the Pots and Pans song was from. You know that song I think that goes, oh, Ghost Rider, wiggle those pots and pans. I didn't know that was from Grease.
Yeah.
I was blown out of the water.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
You hate
God,
that
John.
song?
I did not like that song.
Why?
Because it was dumb. And I didn't like that
How?
she's like, I'm obsessed with this boy even though he's like a real dick in balls.
Okay, I don't think you understand the whole point of Tony Zuko in the movie then.
He hasn't changed.
That's the best. That's the problem.
Correct.
Because he's trying to be, it's because he has a two different personality. The person he is around all his friends is not who he really is.
Uh-huh.
But if he does change, he'll get like, because he's dealing with the whole thing of like, do I stay this way so I have my friends and popularity, or do I change for this girl, which he does change at the end. He
gets a Letterman jacket.
Yeah, it becomes more him though at the end.
And she changes everything about
No,
herself.
then she goes back to, because then after it's in the song, he's like, you don't have to do that.
No, the fuck, they're not. I just watched this last night. She stays in that goddamn leather.
Yeah, she stays in the fucking costume. There's a personality. Like they literally go. She's like, you don't have to do that. She's like, oh, okay. That's how. It's what happens.
That's not what happens.
Yes.
At the end of that movie, they're like, I'm gonna be completely different just for you, Tony Zuko.
Different times.
Well, you heard it here first, ladies. Joaquin wants you to change everything about him.
Yep. Just to fit a man's personality.
Yep. And you know what I'll do?
Cut it out.
If you give him.
Oh.
I can't cut it out, but I won't. I'll do anything for a Scooby snack, though. You ladies know that. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Keep that in. Keep that in.
Keep that in.
Keep that in.
Keep that in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like hooking up some random girl later on in your life. She pulls up this clip of the podcast. And you're like,
pegging.
Exactly. You're just like, fuck. You're just like bend over. You're like, okay.
Can't disobey this.
Put on the leather suit. What? Put on the leather suit. I don't want it for a Scooby
Why
snack.
am I in the leather suit?
She's making you a gimp.
Oh, I didn't know they wore the leather. I thought the other person wore the leather suit.
The gimp wears a leather suit.
I don't know how that works. I haven't done a lot of extensive amount of research.
You seen Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
The guy in the leather suit?
Yeah.
That's the gimp.
Oh, yes. I saw something the other day that was like, I think it was a picture.
I'll say this real quick. We've been recording for how long now?
40 minutes.
So we've been also not recording maybe about 20.
Maybe.
Your mom's been vacuuming the whole time.
She's been vacuuming.
Is she fucking vacuuming the ceiling, dude? Like, what else is she vacuuming?
I don't know.
You have carpet in such a minimal spot.
It's not, we don't have a lot of carpet.
Like, what else? I also hate that the house designers put carpet in your mom's bathroom.
It's so weird. I've hated that the whole time we've lived here. Because it's a weirdly long bathroom my mom has, and it's carpeted the whole way.
It's a huge bathroom, though.
Huge bathroom.
Huge.
But the other thing that's weird,
at least the toilet isn't carpeted.
Toilet and right outside the shower isn't carpeted.
Yeah.
But then it's like, all right, what do I do if I don't have a towel? I have to walk on my fucking carpet and get the carpet
That
wet.
room is terrifying at night, though.
Because it's just long and forever.
Yeah, it's just like, if I ever fell asleep in your mom's bed, and I was like, I always turn the other way.
Because you don't want to look that way?
If I turn, I just see this darkness.
Yeah.
Ever ending. I'm like, ever
Never ending?
Never ending. There we go. Terrifying.
I like it.
I also want to sleep in a coffin, so.
I would love to sleep in a coffin. Have you ever? It's like that classic phrase: "If you stare long enough into the abyss stares back."
Yeah.
What's that from? Is that from
No idea.
Tarkovsky?
I don't know. Fuck. You're supposed to know that? Like, fuck, I don't know. Who do you think I am? Fucking Aristotle? Like, the fuck?
Why would Aristotle know who Tarkovsky is?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Nietzsche. Why are you flipping off the camera?
You've said the name Nietzsche before. We've talked about Nietzsche.
I think I've talked about Nietzsche before, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Here and there. He's a classic author.
Nietzsche.
Very like
Nietzsche, tie, and you, I. Oh, my mom used to say those words. Oh, it was like she used to go like some like chakra, like relaxation meditation thing.
Okay.
And they would say these words to like attune themselves to start their meditation.
To what?
To keep themselves relaxed. Like
okay.
It calms you down. And dude, whenever my mom was stressed, Nietzsche, tie, and you, I. Oh, Nick da ho. And I was just like if I heard it from across the house, I'm like, holy fuck, we're gonna die. like, dude. I mean, it was for years. My mom's weird. Like,
does she not do it anymore?
No, thank fucking God. Thank God. Whenever my mom's stressed, she either like sings like about her stress.
Okay. Like a song she makes up on the spot. Bless you.
No, she had like a popular song and then change the lyrics of them.
Okay, I do that all the time.
Yeah, and she does it, and whenever we hear that, it's always like, oh fuck, it's gonna be a long morning. And then she would sing that for a long time.
What made her stop?
I think she just forgot about it.
Oh.
Honestly.
Don't show her this episode then.
I won't. Ever.
Do your parents watch the podcast? Why? Jogan watches the podcast.
Yeah, with Shogun.
She showed Nana and Poppy an episode of the podcast the other week.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they think?
I don't remember.
Cool.
We filmed a commercial with you in it.
We did.
Did you see me go like, topic?
Yeah.
We had to, for the channel I work with, Film Speak, Griffin. He's great. We made a commercial for Raycon headphones and Vessi shoes. And for Vessi, we had to show that they could get wet, and they're 100% waterproof, which is insane. Dude. And to do that, I was wearing the shoes because they were my size, and Joaquin had a fucking death grip on the camera. So that
I had to hang the camera over a ledge above water.
Yeah.
And I was white knuckling the entire camera rig. So I was so fucking scared.
It was a horrifying little
I would have felt
experience.
so bad.
I don't even know if I would have reacted. I think I would have just been in this moment of, oh my god, the camera.
The only way I would have dropped it though, something happened to me, because there was
got,
no
hit
way,
by a plane,
or the wind literally blew me over. Scott,
he
was talking about or the other guy was talking about him, pilots of a show.
Mm-hmm.
They always go really extreme.
Yeah,
on certain things. So fucking true.
Yeah, you gotta hook the
I've watched
audience.
2 pilots since then. The Last of Us, and the first episode of Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, first episode of Game of Thrones, so much sex. And boobs and violence.
That's what the show's known for, though.
It
sex
is.
And boobs
It
and violence.
is. But it's more than any rest of the show. So far, I'm 4 episodes in. There's been boobs in every single episode, but still, it was so much.
The only thing I know from Game of Thrones, I don't know what this quote is from. I know it's from Game of Thrones, but I don't know what season, what episode. Some girl slinks up to a boy. And she goes, "You are a good boy, but you like the bad pussy." I was like, "What the fuck?"
I'm really
is this
excited for
show
Pedro
about?
Pascal to get into this.
He's in the Game of Thrones.
I think it was earlier in his career. Because Pedro Pascal kind of recently.
Yeah, he got real big with Mandalorian.
No, Narcos got him real big. Narcos put him on the map. Really, I think that's what I think happened. But this was I think even before that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And he stole the fucking show. When he was in it, it was oh my god, this is literally
Pedro Pascal Power Hour.
Literally the best actor in the show, probably to date. I don't know how.
Get him on the podcast.
I wouldn't be able to talk.
I'd be able to talk.
I couldn't.
Would you call him Daddy the whole time?
Yes. I think he'd be very into what we're doing though.
The chill podcast.
Just about whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just chilling.
Do it for a Scooby snack.
Yeah. I would ask him what he would do for
Dude,
Scooby snack.
Oh my god, do you think we could 100% email people and say, "Would you be on our podcast for a Scooby snack?"
I think that would get more people.
I think that would get so many people.
We have to come up with things though to do actually then. Not just we
could
doing
get that
today.
game. We could get that game.
No, not a game. Just actual things to talk about.
Yeah, we could get that game where you put the little headband on and they gotta make the ping pong ball float, and the whole time they have to try and do that.
What?
This was a thing from when we were little. It was a stupid. This fucking thing didn't work. It's not real. It's a dumb thing. It's a thing that you turn it on and air blows up the ping pong ball. But supposedly, the headband you got put on is harnessing your telepathic energy, and you're making the ping pong ball float. And even I would say I was susceptible when I was 7 because they had those Wolverine claws that you would shook out really hard. Anyway, those Wolverine claws would happen. And I'd be like, how do those work? But even at 7 years old, it would go from I don't know, flapjack into that, and I'd be like,
no,
that's not real. That's fucking.
You know what
stupid.
I thought was real? That little silver ball.
The Fluigi ball?
Yeah, yeah. And fucking do that shit with it?
Yes.
I wanted one, but never wanted to actually have one.
I watched a Curtis Connor video on that.
I think we watched that one together, actually.
Maybe.
Blew my whole socks off.
We should get a Fluigi ball. What's it called?
Fluigi ball.
Okay. Dude, I guarantee we can make a whole podcast episode about the Fluigi ball.
Boom. End the podcast right there.
So much time left.
How long?
13 minutes.
Oh, that'd been really fun to end it right there.
Now there's a whole conversation about ending it right there.
It would have been really funny.
It would be.